firing indiscriminately into a crowd, shooting 10 people, killing 3, that's personal. It doesn't get more personal, and we take it personal. So whoever did this, you should know that the law enforcement community takes it personal, and so we're coming for you. If you've seen something, heard something, or know something, anything that will help our detectives point to those responsible for this so we can hold them accountable, because if violence is going to be the life you choose, we're going to make sure prison will be the price you pay.
Manhunt is underway for 2 suspects accused of killing 3 people and injuring 7 others in New Orleans. The suspects fired a long rifle and a handgun into a crowd outside of a business 3 miles from the French Quarter. 2 men and a woman died at the scene. The investigation is ongoing.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, this video comes out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Big shout out to all my peeps down there in Louisiana, holding it down. Everybody in Baton Rouge, everybody in Slidell, everybody in Lafayette, Alexandria, everywhere. You know, Lake Charles, everybody hold down Shreveport, Ruston, Monroe. Big shout out to all of you all. We have a sad situation, a sad story coming out of New Orleans, Louisiana. Basically, it's the same old story that we always heard from years past, and we thought once Katrina left and it devastated the city, that the city could heal and that we could be one again. We could be family. But yet and still, we still find ourselves in the same bullshit, the same mess that we was before the storm hit back in 05. And you have to wonder, why is there so much violence? Why is there so much hate inside of these inner cities? And one have to believe is that it's like a pecking order. It's like crabs in a barrel mentality. Everybody want to be a damn chief, but ain't enough damn Indians. But this story right here is very sad, because we have innocent people get killed because of one guy's alleged doing. Now, all this supposed to be in retaliation over a man, a wheelchair-bound man that I heard that my sources have told me that got murdered back in 2016. A guy that was in a wheelchair, I think his name is Kareem, got murdered by the guy they was chasing. In this instance right here, that caused all these innocent people and other people to get killed and get shot and wounded. But at the same time, you will have to ask yourself, if you knowing that you done killed somebody and you knowing that these people that's after you do not play, why would you still be in the same city? Number one, don't do it. But number two, people ain't gonna listen to number one, don't do it. So number two, why still be in the same city? Why still be in the same vicinity? Because you know one thing, and what's that? They gonna catch up to your ass one day. That's the thing about it. That's why you don't go around hurting people. You don't go around pulling triggers and pistols just because y'all see it on Power or these other shows and stuff. That's bullshit. That is false reality. Reality does not work that way, and it's not going to be funny. You know what I'm saying? When somebody's standing over you, shooting you up and stuff, just because you want to be Pistol Pete, or you want to be somebody who's a goon, a thug, a hitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's all crazy. A lot of stuff can be avoided if we would just learn a thing. And at the same time, don't get associated with this type of stuff. But if you do get associated with a gang or drug dealing or anything like that, be prepared for the consequences, because the consequences will come. You can ask the best of them. You're gonna reach a point of no return, and ain't nobody gonna be there to help you. I'm gonna read a snippet from this story, and I'm gonna give my opinion. Surely, as we go. New Orleans shooting leaves 3 dead and 7 injured as gunmen were targeting one man. New Orleans is a place for fun, as many people were enjoying themselves Saturday night on South Claiborne Avenue, and those of you in New Orleans area know exactly what it is. It's a popular area. The area is often frequented with crowds of people gathering in a parking lot outside of the daiquiri shop on weekend nights. In addition, the daiquiri shop, New Orleans residents and tourists tend to dine at the Chicken and Watermelon restaurant. As the crowd sipped on daiquiris and danced to the music, gunfire erupted and 3 people were killed, as well as 7 people were shot. Now imagine if you sitting there having a good old time, eating you some damn fried chicken or eating you some damn watermelon, whatever the hell it is, got you a nice daiquiri, sex on the beach, a hurricane, you know what I'm saying, the screw, or whatever you want to call it. And all of a sudden, you see a guy running past you, you see some old guys coming. The best thing I tell you to do, go the opposite way to the guy that's running, they chasing. Don't go that way. But if you can avoid it, hit the floor, because it's about to go down. But at the same time, I guess this person they was chasing thought that if he ran into the crowd, they wasn't going to follow him into the crowd. They wasn't going to shoot in the crowd. Let me tell you something about New Orleans. It don't give a damn where you at, who you with. You can be in church. You can be coming out of church. You can be leaving your newborn child. You just had a baby. You still get got. I mean, you're dealing with some heartless ass people, and I can imagine the terror and the terror in these people's eyes that was sitting there watching this come toward their way. I mean, come on, you can't even prepare for that. Now, the community of New Orleans is in mourning as 3 people were killed and 7 people were injured as a gunman opened fire on a crowd of people at a strip mall. Police officers do not think the shooting was random, as they believe that the gunmen were after one particular man. Owner of the chicken and watermelon eatery, Skipper Nicholas, reportedly witnessed Jeremiah Lee fleeing from his attackers. 2 men dressed in hoodies. You know when they dressed in hoodies and then they got them hoodies on tight, you can't see the face. It's about to be smoke in the city. Now, 2 men dressed in hoodies eventually caught up with Lee and stood over him as they pumped several bullets in his body. They don't just shoot you, they make sure you're dead. You feel me? You can listen to countless stories. I have known quite a few people who done killed people in New Orleans and also done lost their lives also. So it goes back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's just a never-ending game, and it's only one way out, well, 2 ways out. That's either death or the penitentiary. Now, he ran into a crowd of people and said, Skipper Nicholas, who said he reviewed video footage of the shooting Saturday night. I think he probably thought if I run by the people, they wouldn't shoot me. He just got everybody shot, Nicholas said to the Advocate. According to the Advocate, Jeremiah Lee was an associate of the notorious 3NG street gang from Central City. Lee was no stranger to the streets as he has a long criminal history. Before his death, Lee was accused of killing a wheelchair-bound man, Kareem Dow, in 2016. Dow's death was reportedly gang-related as well, and police believe Lee was killed in retaliation of his death. You hear this story reoccurring all the time in the Big Easy. You kill somebody's family, guess what? If you don't move out the city, or your family better move too, depends on who the person is, they'll come kill your family if they come get you, just to make you come back and pay the piper. I mean, that's how I go down. If you think I'm lying, all the people in New Orleans chime in the comment section. I'm not saying New Orleans is this or that, or it's better than Chicago, New York. I'm not trying to compare city to city about who the baddest, because that's stupid. It's all ignorant. At the same time, it's sad, because who would want to live in a city known for violence, period? So I'm not trying to glorify this type of mess. All I'm saying is how these certain type of people get down. Each state, each city, you know what I'm saying, especially the major cities, they got certain kind of ways they carry out their hits. Some people drive by in the car. Some people do other things. Some people just walk right up on you. You know, it don't matter where you're at. Now, in addition to the Dow case, Lee had been slated to stand trial on August the 15th on a charge of negligent discharge of a firearm stemming from a 2015 incident. Lee's brother accused him of shooting at him from a car. His own brother accused him of shooting at a car. So this guy, Jeremiah Lee, was just a damn live wire. I mean, he was off the chain, evidently. Not only was Jeremiah Lee gunned down, but 2 innocent people also lost their lives as well. Also killed during Saturday's shooting with 38-year-old Kershaw Jackson, and may he rest in peace, and 27-year-old Taisha Watkins, and may she rest in peace. Neither Jackson or Watkins were not the targets of the shooting. And isn't it strange that the people that's not involved in this mess always be the one getting shot? And most time, you know, except for this case, of course, the killer, the person that they after, end up getting away or surviving. You feel me? It's always innocent people getting caught up in somebody else bullshit. And I'm going to tell you, I know we all got to die one day, but if I die, I want it to be on, you know, God's will. I want it to be on time. I don't want it to be somebody else running by me and I end up getting hit, you know what I'm saying, with a pellet gun or something, and end up losing my life. Anything like that. Now, I can deal if it's my fault, something like that, but I can't deal if it's somebody else don't send me to the upper room. I wouldn't know what to tell Jesus. Neither Jackson or Watkins were not the targets of the shooting, but they lost their lives as the shooters were reportedly aiming for Lee. And whoever them shooter was, they must have been some badass shooters, because unless Lee was doing the matrix and dodging in and out, I don't see how in the hell that you all not missing me. And why wait? But you, at the same time, you dealing with killers. Killers don't kill. They don't have no heart. That's why they kill us. Now, Kershaw Jackson, mom, Robin, told WMTV that her son was a caring father of 2 with plans to move into a new place. In addition to being a loving father, Jackson frequented the daiquiri shop while the shooting occurred. Robin works as a nursing assistant at the University Medical Center. While at work, Robin learned that several people were shot on South Claiborne and that there were fatalities. Fearing that her son was dead, Robin rushed to the emergency room to see if he was among the wounded. She later got a ride with some co-workers to the scene before discovering her son had been killed. It's so hurtful. It just hurts me so bad, said Robin Jackson, who noted that she planned to spend her birthday Tuesday at a memorial in her son's honor at the scene of Saturday's shooting. It's senseless. Innocent people just getting killed for no reason. And that's the point. For no damn reason at all. That's fine if you want to go on with your life. For you guys, and I want you guys and you women to listen out there. It's cool if that's what you want to do with your life. You know, and the reason why I say it's cool because you're going to do what you want to do regardless. But at the same time, don't put nobody else's life in livelihood in jeopardy just because you want to be a thug, a modern day thug or outlaw, a Bunny or Clyde, or Al Capone or a John Gotti. You know what I'm saying? Then you ain't never heard that song by Scarface, Gangsters Don't Live That Long? Go check it out on the diary. Now, Taisha Watkins was visiting New Orleans from Houston, Texas for a little fun. She was just visiting. The mom of a 5-year-old daughter, Watkins attended cosmetology classes part-time during high school and later worked at a hospital in Houston. Both Watkins and Jackson appeared to be enjoying a night out. Sadly, they were caught up in a crossfire, and that's how easily your life gets snuffed out in these cities, especially when you're dealing with people who do not give a damn about them own selves. Because if you gave a damn about yourself, there's no way that you would just feel comfortable or could take innocent people's lives. Okay, I understand that you all after the guy who allegedly did whatever he did in 2016 to this guy. I don't know. That's alleged. I don't stay there. I don't know what people told me. But at the same time, when you're dealing with people who don't give a damn and they will shoot, flat out kill you in broad daylight, then stand over you to make sure you did, you're dealing with some heartless individuals. So at the same time, you know, the only thing we could do is educate the people, educate the youth, because adults, if you don't know by now, the hell with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that to be mean. I'm just saying if you don't know by the time you get a certain age what not to do and what to do, your life is lost anyway. It's no help for you. We trying to talk to the people, to the youngsters who have an open heart and who have an open mind and that will listen and will take in what we're saying. And we're not saying this to try to sound bad or trying to sound high and mighty. No, trying to save you from your demise, trying to save you from winding up another statistics, trying to save you from winding up on the news or another YouTube channel with somebody talking about your death. You feel me? So think about what you're doing before you do it, because trust me, when you start taking people's lives, you never heard of karma. What goes around always come back around. That's why I said, and I always say in the last video, do unto others as you will have them do unto you. One thing about it, and I'm going to close the video, I've never been a type of person to sit up here and go look for bad, because when you join in gangs and when you're doing this type of stuff, you're looking for bad, because guess what? Why? Look what you're participating in. You feel me? Look what you're participating in, something evil. So guess what's going to come to you? It's going to come to you, whether it's a rival gang member or whether it's somebody, a crackhead or something. If you're selling drugs, somebody is going to come to you in a different way or with intentions to rob you or kill you. And then what? But see, that's the price you pay when you involve yourselves with the street life, with the underworld. Nothing's good is going to come out of it. But like I say, Mr. Kershaw Jackson and Miss Taisha Watkins made a rest in peace, and also to the 7 other people who were injured in this shootout. And Mr. Jeremiah Lee is just a crying shame, because I mean, just another life lost over nothing. Bitter street bullshit. That's all it is. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel and definitely share the video. And also remember this right here. If you don't remember nothing else, if you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. Remember that.